Hi, we're here at Marketing Sherpa Email Summit 2013, Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, with our keynote, Baer, the president of Convince and Convert. And I'm excited to tell you, this is the first video interview about his new book, Utility. And he has quite an interesting take in that book, Utility. He's saying that basically, you're thinking of your competitors as the other brands out there, but your real competitor is my mom. So Jay, how are they going to compete with my mom? I don't understand.
It's a tough challenge, right? Thank you very much for having me. It's fantastic to be back at Marketing Sherpa. That's exactly right. I mean, are you, as a company, more interesting to me than my mom or my wife? Companies are forced to compete now for attention in the inbox and in Facebook and in Twitter and in other social networks with our closest friends and family members. And that's really unprecedented. And the converse is not true. My mom is not buying newspaper ads to get my attention. My friends are not buying outdoor boards to get my attention, thankfully. But yet, brands are having to compete side by side and pixel for pixel for attention against our closest friends and family members. And there's really only two ways to win in that kind of hyper-competitive environment. You can either sort of follow the advice that most marketing practitioners have, which is be amazing, right? Be Zappos or whatever. And while everybody would love to be Zappos, and I guess that's good advice, it's not terribly reliable, nor is it linear. Or you can do what I propose in this new book, which is just be useful. What if your marketing was so truly, inherently useful that people would pay you for it? Now, you're not going to charge them for it because it's marketing, but what if it was so good that your marketing was actually a benefit, not a burden? That's the hurdle you have to clear, and that's why the book is called Utility, Y-O-Utility, why smart marketing is about help, not hype.
Well, I think that's a great analogy because with modern marketing, people are essentially paying for your marketing. Maybe not with cash, with time, if they choose to share it, if they choose to spend the time to watch that video. So maybe you can give the marketers 2 or 3 ideas of how can they be that valuable that people would actually want to essentially buy their marketing.
Yeah, I'll give you an example from social media. Hilton Suggests is a program that Hilton Worldwide runs. And what they did was they took 25 different people from different hotels around North America and said, here's the deal. We want you to pay attention to Twitter. And if you find a situation where you can help, just help. End of instructions. So somebody is in Dallas saying, hey, does anybody know any good places to eat in Dallas? And Hilton Hotels jumps in and says, hey, here's a great restaurant in Dallas. But the thing is, that person is not staying at a Hilton. So here you have Hilton Hotels using corporate resources to provide assistance to somebody that they know for a fact is not a customer. But eventually that guy is going to be in a different market and going to need to make a hotel decision. At that point, he's going to say, wow, Hilton went out of their way to help me when I didn't expect anything in return. I now am going to shift my loyalty to this brand. That's the kind of sort of selfless helping. I'm going to put it this way. The difference between helping and selling is just 2 letters. But those 2 letters make all the difference now in modern marketing.
Well, let me say, in that situation, my mom would nag me and say, I'm just skin and bone. So would Hilton do that too, or would they actually be helpful?
Yeah, and make sure you get an extra order of bread. Yeah. Get a dessert. Yeah,
well, excellent. The book is called Utility, Y-O-Utility. It's out in June on Portfolio Books. And Jay has been kind enough to give 5 books to the Marketing Sherpa audience. So you can go to marketingsherpa.com to sign up for that giveaway. So thanks again for joining us, Jay.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Thank you for buying this, essentially, right?
Absolutely.